Hey y'all, this is Healing Honey, and today we're here with another video. We're back in nature. I've been called to be more in nature lately, so I've been listening. It feels good out here, it feels amazing. I hope that y'all are having an amazing day, amazing week. I hope that y'all let today be a great day and do not allow outside things to affect your energy or your mood. Be in control of your reality because you are the creator of your reality and you're powerful just as you are. Today we'll be talking about beauty, embrace your beast. What do I mean? I mean that there are mistakes, flaws, dislikes, shames, guilt that you do not like about yourself, that you cover up, that you suppress, that you hide from the world, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, sexual, whatever the case may be, you suppress it. And we all have them, we all go through it. It's all a part of life. No one is perfect. But you have to know that your scars are beautiful, that your story is beautiful, that the things that you feel is weird about you, the things that you feel you'll get judged about are beautiful. Your story is uniquely yours. We may wear the same style shoes, but I can't wear your shoes and you can't wear mine. And we have to know that with life, no matter what we go through, we can always grow from it. We can always overcome. We can always move forward within life. You don't have to stay stagnant. You don't have to stay in the past. You don't have to be a victim of your reality. So we're going to talk about shadow work. What is shadow work? Shadow work is you going within yourself, and whether it's you writing it down, whether it's you saying it out loud in the mirror, and you say all the things that you don't like about yourself, all the things that you feel makes you feel less than, all the things that you hide from the world, you write it out. So you can start seeing what's underneath the surface. Because just because you don't think about it every day, just because you're older and you're not a child anymore, or you're not that age anymore, doesn't mean anything. So what I realized is, once you suppress something, all it's doing is you putting a band-aid over it. You're not healing the root. You're suppressing it. Same thing with medicine. When you take medicine, you're not curing the issue. You're suppressing it. So if you have a headache and you deal with headaches, maybe it's a bigger issue going on, and the symptom of you having a headache is your body letting you know that it's a bigger issue going on within your body. And when you take that medicine, all it's doing is suppressing what's really underneath. The problem is still there. It's still there. Just because you took something or you put something over something does not mean that it goes away. And we have to realize that. We have to realize that this energy, this our past traumas, all this has to go somewhere. So I had to realize that I suppressed so much that it started to come out. What did I mean? I started drinking to hide it. I remember one time saying that I always wanted to feel this way. I always wanted to feel this way. What do you mean? What is it about your reality, you don't feel like you want to be here. Like, you don't feel like you want to be present. Why don't you want to be present? You got to realize that it's okay to enjoy yourself, and it's okay to do what you desire to do within your life, but you have to realize, when is it, are you doing it because you want to do it, or are you doing it because you're trying to block out something? It's a difference. Are you in control, or do that have control over you? Who's in control of what you're doing? So if you're deciding to drink because you want to, not because you're suppressing something. But the thing is, a lot of people think they're drinking because they want to, because they've been doing it for so long. But in reality, they're drinking to suppress something. So that being said, I had to really take a look at myself and say, what is it I don't want to talk about? What is it that is still bothering me subconsciously? Because, like I said before, we have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. The conscious mind is who's talking to you right now. The subconscious mind is who's listening no matter what. That's picking up on everything that's happening around me right now. The subconscious remember everything. The subconscious is where all your memories, all your traumas, all your past lives, your subconscious is connected to your sleep realm. But then when we go to sleep, we get messages from the sleep realm. And it's up to you to realize these are messages. They're trying to tell you something if you pay attention. They may teach you something if you pay attention. So we have to realize that just like we have light, we have dark. And they're both beautiful. And we have to learn how to embrace our darkness. I'm not saying go out here and do crazy things. I'm not telling you that. That's not what I mean when I say embrace your darkness. I'm saying embrace the things that you feel shameful about. Don't judge yourself about them, because we all have a story. And your story is for you. And you have to know that whatever you went through was for a reason. To make you, to build you, to lift you, to elevate you. Do not take the things that we've been through in life as burdens, as mistakes. If it's a mistake, you can learn from a mistake. The thing is, we may have mistakes, but if you learn from it, you end the cycle. It's about paying attention to the patterns in your life. Have you been dealing with the same things? Have you been meeting the same people? Have you been entertaining the same energy? Have you been doing the same things? Have you been having the same thoughts? Are you going to the same places? We have to realize that, I'm going to give y'all an analogy. I don't know if y'all ever seen on some TV shows, they have an angel on one side and the devil on the other side. But if you pay attention, the angel and the devil is always looking like the main person. So that being said, if we can embrace all these good things about ourselves, you're beautiful, you're strong, you're powerful, then you can embrace the things that you feel is weird. You can embrace the things that your parents told you you shouldn't be doing because that's not normal, or because no one in the neighborhood is doing that. So we have to realize that we all have this bodysuit, and no one is supposed to be exactly like the next person. No one's story is supposed to be like exactly the next person. It may be similar, but that's what makes you you. That's what makes you different. That's what makes you unique. And I keep using the word unique because when I was a child, no matter what I was dealing with within my household, this word just kept ringing in my head. It just kept ringing in my head. unique, unique, unique. I just knew no matter what, on the outside of this, on the other side of this, was something amazing, was something great, something unique, because I am that. So I had to realize all this is to build me up. All this is to prepare me for my future, for the best me, not to hold me back, not to make me feel like I'm in a loop, not to punish me. The things that we go through is not for punishment. Yes, I believe in karma, but in reality, all karma is really is a learning lesson. It's all it is. Just like it's positive karma, it's negative karma. If you believe that, it's two sides of everything, cause and effect. So we have to realize the things that you're scared to show, the things that you suppress all the time, may actually help somebody else. What do I mean? By me showing up as me and being real with me, all that can do is help other people be them. Be me fully, with all my flaws, without holding back. When I started this YouTube channel, I didn't know what to expect. I knew that I had a message to get out, and the message is to know that you can overcome anything that you go through, and that it's possible for you to get out of these loops. And I talk about loops a lot. If you pay attention to the videos, I repeat myself a lot for a reason, because when we're reprogramming our minds, being repetitive is important. It's a part of programming. Getting these things into your mind, we have to unprogram and reprogram what we want, what we desire, not the things that we've been told, not that you're not anything, not that you're not going to make it, not that you're not important, but the opposite. What do you want in your system? If this is your system, if this is your ship, your computer, what do you want uploaded? Like I was saying about when I made these videos at the beginning in January, I didn't care about being judged. I didn't care about who was going to like me, who wasn't going to like me, because I have to realize that who resonate with me is going to resonate with me, who's meant to see me is going to see me, and all I can do is spread what I've learned, what I've experienced, how far I've came. Like I said, I know how it feels to be in the loops. I've literally dealt with being in my own mind, putting your mind in a whole cage because how you think, or because you're having thoughts from the past. What people don't realize is every time you think about the past, you time traveling. Every time you think about the past and you dwell in the past and you have a flashback of the past, you're time traveling because you're not being in the present moment. And it's okay to reflect for where you're at right now. If it's going to benefit you in some type of way right now, if you're reflecting and you're in your period of life right now, and by you reflecting to this moment is helping you in some type of way, but not reflecting to the past and dwelling and beating yourself up and being sad and mad about the past. That's a difference. That's not doing anything. So we have to realize that we have to get rid of all the things that don't serve us. The mindsets, the repetitive thoughts, the negative thinking, the suppressing of self. We have to realize that we're so much more. We're so much more than what we feel we are. What's not healed in one will be passed on to the next. So if you're wondering why some of you, if you have kids, for example, I'm just saying, if you have kids and you wonder why your children are responding in a certain way, and you feel like your child is bad, or your child always act up, what if because you have unhealed trauma within you, and because you're the mother, you pass that on? Not to blame you, not for you to feel bad, but to realize that energy goes. If you're the creator of this baby, if you birth this baby into the world, you will affect the baby more than the dad. Yes, the baby has energy and genes and DNA from the dad, but you are the birth giver. So you have to realize that you're carrying generations in your womb. What they say? My grandma had my mom and me in her stomach because all these wounds, all these eggs. So we have to realize that we got to start digging within us and seeing what it is about us that we can work on, that we can strive to do better within ourselves. And I'm gonna give y'all another exercise. You write a letter to yourself stating everything that you feel about the past, even if it's just you. For example, I remember I'm gonna have to make a whole nother video for this, but I remember writing a letter to my 16, I think she was 14, my 14-year-old self, and I had to write out how I was feeling and literally talk to her, talk to that version of me, and let her know that it's okay. You don't have to be scared no more. You don't have to be in this energy of feeling like you have to be in survival mode 24/7. You don't have to deal with that anymore. You're safe. I understand you protect me. I understand that you've been here for me. But at this moment in my life, I no longer need your assistance at this moment. I know that you will always be here, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the experiences that we've had together. We are one. But I also had to realize that that version of me was sad, was mad, was angry, had resentment, had pain. And because of that, I built this identity out of that pain. What we don't realize is we have the ability to build identities. I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Split. It's an amazing movie. It's one of my favorite movies. Y'all should watch it. He has, I think, like 22 versions of himself that has split it into different versions. It started by trauma. I think his mom, I don't want to tell y'all the movie, but it started by trauma, and because of the trauma, he built all these identities of himself, and one of them was called Beast. And Beast was something that a lot of people would say is bad in society because of the things he was doing, but the power that he had mentally, the power that he had physically, you would think that it is fake. You would think that he shouldn't be that strong. How is that possible? How is it possible that he's walking on walls? What we don't realize is we have the power to transform, and that our mind, that our being, that our body has the power to do anything. Our body has the power to heal itself if you allow it. If you believe that your body can heal itself, then it can heal itself. When you take a pill, is the pill really helping the pain go away? Or do you feel like because you know what this pill does, the benefits of this pill, and everybody told you, ooh, take this ibuprofen, your pain gonna go away. So you take the ibuprofen, and because you thought it was going to help you, because you thought it was going to help you take the pain away, it took the pain away. Not because it was a pain pill, but because you felt in your heart that when you took this pill was going to help you. And because it helped, because it did, that's all your conclusion is. But in reality, who's to say that you're not the person that really healed yourself or helped that pain in that moment? We all know, I don't know if y'all ever watched a Medea movie, but a couple years ago, I watched a Medea movie, and it was the one about, I think Mr. Brown. He was taking some medicine or something, and the doctor gave him some medicine, but it was sugar pills. It really wasn't medicine. And he's talking about something, oh, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good, I feel better. So who's to say that you don't have that same power to heal yourself, to, if you're not feeling good today, if you're not feeling like this is your best day, actually switch that energy and say, no, today is going to be a good day. Today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be an amazing day. We have that power. Why can't we fly? Why can't we walk on water? Why can't we turn silver into gold? Why can't we do these things? We have that power. If you believe you have that power, you have that power. So that being said, we have that same power to dig within ourselves and face ourselves. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, and it doesn't happen overnight. But once you begin that process and you start doing the work and you're going to start seeing results within your life. You're going to start seeing people move out your life. You're going to start seeing people, places, and things moving around. People, places, and things that didn't serve you are going to go. Because once you start this journey, it's no more suppressing. It's no more going back. I understand healing is a journey. And I know everybody's healing journey is different. But you have to realize, once you commit yourself to healing and doing the shadow work and seeing the things you don't want to face within yourself, because you have to realize we do a lot of things out of survival. We do a lot of things out of pain. We do a lot of things because of how we was brought up in our environment. It's not to blame ourselves. It's for us to accept it, embrace, and not be judgmental to ourselves. Of course, take accountability if it was something that you knew that you played a part in. But it's not for you to criticize yourself or beat up on yourself. It's for you to have grace with yourself. Have grace with that version of yourself that didn't know better, that lived out of survival because that's all you knew. That's all you seen. That lived out of pain because that's all you knew. That's all you seen. We have to realize that it's beauty in pain. We want the we want the pretty cupcake with all the toppings on there and all the designs on there. But we don't want the other one that may be a little darker. And you thinking that because it's a little darker, something's wrong with it. But in reality, the crust around the cupcake tastes good. It tastes good and it's moist. We have to realize as you're not your scars. You're not your pain. You're not your trauma. You're so much more. You're so much more. And I had to realize that. I had to realize that. I remember a couple years ago, maybe over 4 years ago, I kept having dreams about my childhood neighborhood. Like multiple dreams back to back, kept having dreams back to back. And I said, I'm gonna have to go to this neighborhood. I'm going to have to go to my childhood neighborhood because my little self wants to talk to me. My child self needs some type of closure from this neighborhood. There's something about this neighborhood. Do you think that was easy? Do you not think that emotions came up? Do you not think that I was scared? I was scared. But I knew that I had to go here to free her. Wasn't no one else going to free her, so I had to free her. Wasn't nobody else going to protect her, so I had to protect her. And I had to go there. And when I went there, it looked totally different from how it looked when I was a child. The perspective I had when I was a child was totally different. It seemed so much brighter. Even though I went through a lot there, it seemed so much brighter as a child outside over there. When I went there, it looked sad. The trees were sad. The neighborhood felt different. It was like I had to realize that even though pain happened there, beauty came out of there. Even though pain happened there, it made beauty come out of there. And I had to write a letter to my child self and let her know that you're free, that you're okay, that you're safe, that I'm here for you. I'm here for you. We have to realize that our parents don't have a guidebook. Our parents, if they're first time parents, they don't know anything about being a parent. They only know how they was raised up in their household, the things they seen, the things their parents told them, the experiences and pain that they went through. So we have to realize that sometimes parents may not be there how we want them to be or how we expect them to be because they're parents, but in reality, they only know what they know. And I had to be a big girl and say, I have to do this for me. I have to heal me for me. I have to heal her because we are one. We are one. I stopped feeling like I had nowhere to go, like I was stuck. But in reality, I was never stuck. And I could never truly run from myself because I'ma always end up meeting myself again, whether it's in another person, because we are reflections of each other. So, and we have to realize that everything is trying to teach you something. Everything is trying to teach you you. Everything is trying to teach you you. It is a piece of you in everything, whether you want to accept it or not. Whether you want to accept it or not. Embrace yourselves. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Because it makes you you. And you're beautiful. Look at my phone about to fall. Confirmation. Look. I thank y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, Healing Honey. If y'all have any questions, my links will be in the description box. Until next time, peace.